Hello everyone and welcome back to IxSHE Tell. As you can tell from this screen, we're backpedaling just a little bit so we can actually get all of those cross-view scenes that we kinda skipped over back before we knew better. But now we know. So let's see, we did Yamabuki's. Come on, there we go. Unfortunately, we had the save file right before we did hers, so it's like we never did hers at all. But I don't think that really matters.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. Do you have a preference on who you want to start with?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm good with whoever.
Let's do Shiori,
Sure.
just because she's top and to the left.
おい、そっち会長いた？
No.
いないもうどこ行っちゃったんだろう会長はじめのこと
After finishing breakfast in the cafeteria, I come across an odd cluster of students on the way to the classroom.
今度は何があったんだろう
It's already been several days since the others and I confessed to him. But the rumors haven't died down at all. They've only grown in intensity with each passing day.
Much like the creepy carnival music.
なんか一年の花森をおとりに使ってるらしいぞ。
それって会長とよく一緒にいる花森さんの弟だろ？考えたな。
トロイの木馬作戦だって。
Upon hearing my own name pop up in conversation, I hurriedly hide myself in the shadow of a nearby table. I've never been good at talking with strangers, and now I have absolutely no clue what's going on.
絶対関わりたくない
If Yasumasa's involved, they're probably up to no good.
はじめに迷惑かけてなきゃいいけど
Just a little bit.
But that's probably wishful thinking. If Yasumasa causes a scene, then other people are going to start pointing the fingers at me, being his older sister.
お母さんにチクって安政のお小遣い減らしてもらおううんそれがいい
That's the only way I know how to calm them down at times like these.
でもこんな朝からなんでみんなはじめを
It's more dramatic.
花森さん
Freeze.
えっと
I actually could have delivered that better. I could have... Freeze.
A freeze is coming. You know what killed the dinosaurs? Shiori!
Everybody chill. I slowly turn around as I carefully deliberate over what my first word should be.
I think we had that covered.
おはようもう朝ごはん食べたよかったらちょっと話しない苦手なタイプだ
In front of me is a girl grinning broadly from ear to ear. I may or may not remember seeing her in my elective art class.
Considering how the NPCs are in this game, I literally imagine that she is quite actually grinning from ear to ear, with no eyes, no nose.
Yep, exactly. It's just a smile with teeth.
With just the really typical jagged teeth.
Mm-hmm. I'm still fairly shy even on my best days, so I really wish she would just have some consideration for me and not barrage me with questions.
でさ今みんなで二宮くん探してるんだけどしかも勝手に喋り始めたでも花森さんに直接聞いても早そうだし聞きたいことがあるんだよねいくら払えば見逃してくれますかえいくらやだ花森さん面白い花森さんもそういう冗談言うんだねなんか安心したよ
But I was serious.
This girl and I are on completely different wavelengths. I feel so uncomfortable right now. Please, please, Please just go away and bother someone else.
あれ何花森さんと話してるの
No, there are two of them.
しかも増え
Almost. The new girl dashes over, somehow covering 50 meters in 9 seconds flat.
Akane, is that you?
I hate to say this, but I have no hopes of running away from her.
たもしデートの相手が花森さんなら本人に直接聞けばいいかなと思って。それね。みんなも結城先輩たち捕まえて直接聞いてみようって考えてるみたい。え？デート？お？うわー
It sounded like if you were playing as Princess Peach in a Mario level and she died.
It kind of did. The word caught my attention and I opened my mouth on accident.
ねえねえ花森さん、今日って午前授業じゃん。この後会長とデートの約束とかないの？
I'm pretty sure she would know.
デートはないけど。本当に？待って。デートはってことは他に何かあるんじゃない？ち、なんて勘のいい女。
Hajime Yamabuki-san and I were scheduled to meet with the Tourism Association in town later this afternoon. But does that mean he planned to date after that?
というか、こんな話されたらむしろ私だってデートの相手は気になるんだけど。本当に何もないよ。そう？てか、花森さんって会長と幼馴染なんでしょ？ああ、だからよく一緒にいたんだ。そうだけど。だから個人的には今日も花森さんが一番怪しいと思ってるんだよね。
Ah, no wonder we couldn't pay her to go away. Oh wait, no, that was the other one.
本当にそうだったら嬉しいけどね。でもこんなに注目されるって初めはすごいな。
I'm a bush! Look, you just see him in the background.
You can't see me.
If I became his girlfriend, it would probably spread to me as well.
死にそう。
Still, I don't want to put the cart before the... Damn it.
Wait a minute.
Alright, hold up.
I don't want to put the horse before the cart. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Wait, hold on, I got it. Yeah, hold on.
Wait a second.
Wait. No, I did get it right.
Yeah,
I got it right. The line is wrong.
I do want to put the horse before the cart.
That's how they work. Now I'm imagining instead being like, I don't want to put the horse before the cart and putting it behind the cart, but it's just a horse just like video game walking into a wall. Still, I don't want to put the cart before the horse if I want to be his girlfriend. First, I have to get myself in the running for this supposed date today. And to accomplish that, I need to end this conversation as soon as possible.
そもそも二宮君の好みが分かればね。小清水さんはまだよく分からないけど、花森さんと結城先輩たちってみんなタイプ違うじゃん。花森さん、そういうの聞いてない？さあ。さっきので終わりじゃないの？
It wouldn't make any difference if I knew Hajime's type anyway. It's not like I'd change myself to fit his preferences. And I don't think Hajime would want a girl like that anyway.
私としてはね、結城先輩が可愛いのはもちろんだけど、花森さんもかなりレベル高いと思うんだよね。静かで控えめなんだけど、そこがまた大和なでしこって感じで。実際、花森さん可愛いって言ってる男子も結構いるし。いやー、そんなことは。いや、あるって。自信持ちなよ。この人たちとは一生話が噛み合わない気がする。
Hajime could be deciding his date right now while I'm being held up here.
さよなら。花森さん。
Honestly, I was expecting her to do that sooner.
Honestly, that's probably the best thing you could do.
Yep.
I slip through the gap between them and make a mad dash for it. When push comes to shove, even I can...
って遅っ
Oh no.
ほっといてよこれでも本気なんだから
Fortunately, the two of them seem to have no desire to continue badgering me and allow me to depart without giving chase. But it doesn't take long for students all over campus to start swarming me, one after another, just like they had.
Not the bees. And we're back.
Next cross view.
Okay. We could do your girl Ayaka.
So first, I kind of want to do, what's her name? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Because it's just annoying me that there's only one person on that side.
You know what? That's fair.
すみませんちょっといいですか
Yes, we have balanced out the crossfeed list.
はいはい何でしょ
Oh, you have a face. A cat face, but a face all the same.
うさっと食べられるものを探してるんですが
Tuna.
After hearing that Ninamiya-san was being chased around campus all morning, I quickly headed to the school canteen. From what I've been told, he likely hasn't had time for breakfast yet. I'm sure his stomach must be rumbling by now.
でもしかして噂の美少女編入生さんじゃないですかちょっと大げさな気もしますがその編入生は私のことだと思います
Okay.
For some reason, I read that as, you that purdy new transfer student?
You know, that thought actually crossed my mind for a second too, but I realized she's just supposed to be a cat.
I'm happy to receive such compliments, but to be completely honest, none of them really matter when they're not coming from Ninamiya-san.
Ooh.
やっぱりオーラが違いますにゃ
Yep, definitely a cat.
Yep.
私ここでバイトしてる1年の内巻まきなです
Of course she's a first year. For some reason, the first years are always weird.
外羽じゃなくて内側に巻き巻きって覚えてください
I will
内
still
巻
never
さんです
remember
ね
you.
私は小清水かすみと言います
You don't have to remember her, you have to remember her.
覚えましたこう見えて人の名前を覚えるの得意なんで
Speaking of special,
Literally the nicest way she could have said that.
この子どうしてニャーニャー言ってるんだろう設定す
I'm rather curious about her, but as they say, it's better to let sleeping dogs lie. Or cats in this case.
But
でもいきなり会長に告白するにゃんってずいぶん思い切ったことしましたねそれは皆さんからよく言われますですが時間なんて関係なく私はこの思いを伝えるためここに来ましたので
No, I thought the timing was pretty good, actually.
本当にそれだけのためにはい私にとってはとても大切なことですからなるほど人にはいろんな事情があるんですにゃ
Okay.
ダメどうしても気になるなんでにゃなのどうかしましたかいいえなんでもにゃがなければないですでに違和感が
It's just too cute.
でさっと食べられるものをお探しでしたっけそうですねちなみに小清水さんここの購買は初めてですかはいこちらに来てからもお買い物は通販か町の方で済ませてしまっていたのでなるほどそれなら奥の棚にどうぞ
Apparently, the shelves at the front of the store are filled with toiletries, while the food products are located further back.
さっと食べられるものをお探しならパンとかどうですかなるほどパンですか
Bread, like rice balls, can be eaten hot or cold, so there's no need to worry about keeping its temperature.
最近だとマロンクリームパンが女子の間で大人気なんですよ。いえ、女子というよりは男性が好みそうなものがいいんですが。ふむふむ、がっつり系ですかね。でもいいんですが、手早く食べられるものの方が喜んでくれると思いまして。もしかして誰かに渡すんですか？はい、なんだか二宮さん、朝から学園中を走り回っているみたいで、ゆっくり朝食をとる時間もないでしょうから。おー、デートのお相手がなんとかって話ですかにゃ？そういうことにゃら。
Uchimaki-san disappears between the shelves, apparently searching for a choice recommendation.
お待たせしました。この魚肉ソーセージとかどうですか？
That sounds disgusting.
栄養満点、片手でさっと食べられる。何より私も大好きなんですよ。
All right, that second part lines up.
Yeah.
Also, wait, is it like fish and meat as a sausage, or just like a fish sausage?
That's a really good question. And honestly, I'm a little afraid of the answer.
I mean, I've eaten like fish sausage
ソー
before.
セージ。わざとやってるんでしょうか？
I feel like it's probably got to be fish sausage because I feel like if it was fish with other meat, it would be weird.
Yeah, probably. She is also holding 5 packs of 2.
どれだけ好きなんですか？でも私が一昨日買いすぎたせいで、これがなくなったら次の入荷はあさってになっちゃうんですよ。それはそんなに貴重なものご自分では買わないんですか？ソーセージ用のお小遣いはもう少ないので。
Maybe you need the patch.
また新しい単語が出てきましたね。ソーセージ用のお小遣い。果たして他には何用のお小遣いがあるのか気になります。
Be careful what you wish for.
I don't mind giving Ninamiya-san a sausage, but it might become difficult to eat if he opens the wrapping incorrectly.
It's not that kind of game.
やっぱり別のものですかね。ではそのソーセージ、お近づきの印ということで私がご馳走しましょうか？いいんですか？いやでも今日初めて会った人にそこまでしてもらうなんて。いえいえ、ただの善意でご馳走するわけではありませんよ。私まだこの学園には慣れてませんし、いざという時力を貸してくれる友達がいると非常に心強いんです。つまりこのソーセージで私を雇うというわけですね。いえ、ですから力を貸してくれる友達が欲しいと。そういうことなら任せてください。ソーセージの分はきっちり働きます。普通にお友達でよかったんですけど。
I think you're asking the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
Or person.
Seeing how enthusiastic she is about all this, I suppose there's no need to make a big deal of things. She just wants to essentially repay me for my gratitude. I'll just have to take Uchimachi-san at her word.
では他に男性といえばという商品はありませんか？そうですね。ソーセージ以外だとやっぱりあれですかね。あれ？ソーセージのお礼です。ここは私に任せてください。魚の缶詰なんて持ってこられても困りますけど。わかりました。お任せしますね。
She disappears between the shelves again, skipping and smiling. Once she returns with her recommendation in hand, I purchase them at the counter and head out in search of Ninamiya-san.
Oh, we don't get to see what they are? Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe she actually will give it to us later. And then this would be like, oh, this is how she got them.
You know, that would make sense. All right. Shall we continue down the line?
Yes, we shall.
ゆうき先輩、おはようございます。
おはよう。この子は確か会員番号43番二宮君と同じクラスの女の子だっけ。
As usual, my fan club entourage comes to greet me as I cross the bridge onto the island, and together we make our way towards the school campus.
Very much picking up on that flourish you're adding there.
This is how I always start my day. There's simply no better way to energize myself in the mornings than to relax while elegantly sipping on a nice cup of coffee.
今日も私最高に輝いてる。可愛さがパーフェクトすぎて自分でも怖いくらい。先輩、ちょっと気になってたんですけど、いいですか？どうしたの？ここのところどうしても気になってて。でも誰も質問しないし、こんなこと聞いていいのかわかりませんけど。じれったい。いいよ、全然気にしないから言ってごらん。ありがとうございます。
If anything, it'd start bugging me if she decided not to ask after specifically bringing it up.
告白したのって先輩からなんですよね。そうだけど、それがどうかした？でも先輩、待ってるだけできっと告られまくりですよね。そりゃもちろん。恋愛解禁になった日だけだって片手じゃ足りないくらい告られたし。
Or two hands.
おお。
I know.
だからどうして先輩から告ったんだろうなって思って。ああ、そういうこと。
I'm sure that every last boy in the school would have confessed to me if I'd waited long enough. The third-year boys in particular would be the fastest of the bunch. Even if I shot them down, they'd only have a few months of school left to endure. It might be a bit awkward to bump into them around campus, but I doubt we'd ever see each other again once we graduate.
私、今年もミス県政官狙って3連覇目指す気満々なんだよね。それってもう誰もが認める可愛さってことでしょ？
先輩、今日も可愛いっす。
なんなんなん。パーフェクトが抜けてるよ。
Okay.
可愛さパーフェクト、パーフェクトに可愛いっす。
ありがとう。
Wow. That's something.
No one can resist my beauty, neither man nor woman.
Nor horse, nor cart, nor cat.
そんな私がだよ。学園で誰もが認めるヒーロー、王子様みたいな人と付き合ったらどうなると思う？
やばい、最強カップルだ。
つまり学園のヒーロー、恋愛解禁の立役者だから二宮会長なんですね。そういうこと。
The most beautiful lady at school, with the most famous man at her side. All eyes would be on us. We'd be the talk of the entire island.
でもそれって恋愛感情じゃないんじゃ？
でも私、有言実行の人って好きよ。みんなだって解禁なんて無理だって心のどこかでは思ってる人もいたんじゃない？
Everyone hangs their head, averting their eyes uncomfortably at my question. But unlike the rest of them, Ninamiya-kun had kept his eyes on the prize from start to finish. He brought about the change we all wanted to happen single-handedly.
そんな人、かっこいいに決まってるじゃん。
ですよね。変なこと言ってごめんなさい。
ああ、いいよいいよ。 そりゃさっきのとこだけ聞いたらそう思ってもしょうがないし。それに女子のみんなからしたらいざって時二宮くんなら頼りになりそうでしょ。確かになんとなく二宮会長なら何かやってくれそうな。
うん、ピンチでも笑って乗り切ってそう。
あーぽい。でしかもこっちのことも最後まで見捨てなさそう。
つまりそれがカリスマってやつね。男子のみんなはそんな二宮くんみたいな男性目指したらきっとモテモテだよ。
But we're just faceless mooks. We don't even have our own names.
モテたいっす。
Alright.
そんなの目指すしかねえよな。
うんうん、私の彼氏になるような人だもん。このくらいみんなに慕われてくれないとね。
Yuipon has a certain degree of charisma in her own right as the Misakihama Student Council president, but even she doesn't come close to Ninomiya-kun. In fact, he might be even more influential than me at the moment.
それに二宮くんの妹さん青葉ちゃんってうちのムカちゃんと大親友でね。その青葉ちゃんから二宮くんの話は聞いてて、かなりいいお兄さんやってるみたいよ。
Huh. She must be a lot different when she's around us.
それってもう普通に完璧じゃないですか。
弱点探す方が難しそうだよね。
いやあるよ弱点。
Is that the smoked meats?
そうなの？
運動は苦手みたいで体育でよく怪我してますから。
かわいい。
Wait a minute. Then that Assassin's Creed jump we did at the end of the last episode probably was a really bad idea.
It comes back to us and we're in a fully body cast. We're like Squidward in that one episode.
Firmly grasp it.
ゆうきさん大変。
Oh no, he didn't firmly grasp it.
どうしたの？
なんか例の会長のデートの噂かなり進展してるみたい。相手を聞こうとしたら会長逃げちゃってみんな探し回ってるんだって。
それは由々しき事態ね。みんな出番よ。二宮くんを探してきてちょうだい。
了解です。
I can't afford to be late to this party. And to that end, I decide to scour the campus myself in search of Ninomiya-kun.
I think that's been my favorite one so far.
Oh, absolutely. We also get a little bit more of her being way more than I thought she'd be.
The degree of perfection was just beyond whatever we could have imagined.
ゆい。
Upon arriving at our usual rendezvous point, Moko waves and calls out to me with as loud of a voice as she can produce. Unlike Yuki-senpai, who makes her presence known everywhere she goes, her little sister Mocha is rather modest and reserved, and hates drawing attention in public.
なのにどうしたのかしら。待ち合わせの時間にはまだあるはずですわ。おはよう。ええ、ごきげんようモカ。それよりどうしましたの？あなたが大きな声を出すなんて。早く来ないかなって思ってたから姿が見えた瞬間つい。
She smiles wryly, wincing a little. There aren't any other students around to speak of, save for us two. As a result, several shopkeepers opening up shop for us for the day are looking our way. Or rather, at Mocha in particular. As she and Yuki-senpai work as waitresses for their family restaurant, their faces are well known in this area. She's more than likely embarrassed at the fact that she yells so loudly.
だからといって声を上げるほどですもの。ああ、うん。ほら、二宮先輩の噂覚えてる？噂というと？もう危機感なさすぎ。自分のことなんだよ。 どうして私怒られましたの？お姉ちゃんとかゆいが告白した最初の週末だし、先輩が誰をデートに誘うのかってやつだよ。ああ、確かにそのような噂もありましたわね。
But Ninamiya Senpai hasn't invited me to do anything as of yet. To be quite honest, since he said he wanted to get to know all of us better before providing answers to our confessions, I'd assumed he would rush out to ask us one by one sooner or later. I wasn't in any rush.
それがゆい待ってる間って言った見てたんだけど、二宮先輩が山吹先輩とデートの話しながら通学してたって言ってる人がいて、他にも二宮先輩は最初から山吹先輩に決めてるんじゃないかとか、確認しようとしたら逃げたとか、そんなのばっかりでもうか、テイターで誰かが言ったことを真に受けているようではいけませんわよ。そう、まだ焦ることありませんわ。そういうゆいもめちゃくちゃ動揺してない？私は普段と何も変わりませんわ。
I am vibrating with excitement.
Why would he have chosen Yamabuki-senpai already? That simply can't be.
先輩たちって少し前まで対立してたみたいだし、やっぱりお互いに理解し合ったことで信頼関係がだんだん愛に変わったりしたのかな。ねえモカ、もうおよしなさい。でもじゃありません。その辺にしておきなさい。やっぱり気にしてるじゃん。ギブ、腕だ。
She be little but fierce.
ごめんなさい。私ったらつい。
You is strong like ox.
It appears I had unconsciously been holding Mocha's arm with a death grip.
これではいけませんわ。腕もげちゃうかと思ったよ。てか、
It is
そんな
okay.
に気
You
にな
have
るなら
another.
ゆいも行って先輩に直接聞いてみればいいのに。行くって今から？そんなそわそわして授業を受けられるの？それは。
I can't deny that I would have a difficult time concentrating on the teacher's lecture. It also bears noting that tomorrow is the weekend. And if Senpai truly is going on a date with someone either this afternoon or tomorrow, then I haven't the time to waste.
ゆい、顔。女の子がそんな顔しちゃダメ。
And yet it happens a lot.
何のことでしょう？
I must be careful not to let my inner thoughts influence my actions and facial expressions.
いや、私はいいんだけどさ。でもゆい、こんな時まで変に大人ぶる必要ないんじゃない？別に私、大人ぶってなど。じゃあなんで行かないの？先輩にデートしてくださいって言うだけでしょ？あなたおバカですの？だいたいそんなの大人ぶることとは関係ありませんわ。じゃあ行きなよ。きっとお姉ちゃんたちも黙ってないよ。ですが、そんなの恥ずかしいじゃありませんか。
Back when I made my confession, you said to me, "If you don't tell him now, you might not get a second chance." Those words allowed me to endure the embarrassment and wring out every last drop of courage I had in order to tell Ninamiya-senpai my feelings.
だからそう簡単にお誘いできるものでは。ゆい
Squeeze. Suddenly, Mocha flings her arms around me and gives me a bear hug.
ぐえ
Kyoro, is that you?
Oh, yeah, I was about to say that reminds me very much of Kyoto.
それだよ、今の照れた顔。
Careful, she might start shooting lasers from her eyes.
私もキュンキュンきちゃったよ。わかったから話しなさい。というか今の私ものすごく変な顔してると思いますわよ。
Mocha frees me from her death grip right as I was about to feel my spine snap in two.
Oh, these small girls are strong.
ごめん。可愛かったからつい。可愛かったらこの子、クマをも絞め殺す勢いで抱きつきますの？ルイは友を呼ぶ、ですわね。でもそっか、ユイでも恥ずかしいとか思うんだね。あなた、私を何だと思ってますの？だっていつも大人ぶってそういうの口に出さないんだもん。そのようなことは。
Admittedly, I am.
だったら今度ユイの恋愛相談しようよ。はあ？あなたいきなり何を？だってこっちには
Getting the
青葉も
girls
いるんだ
together
よ。
for a crush talk?
Except for it's going to be really awkward because every single one of them, except for Aoba, is going to be saying, you know, I think Hajime is probably the one I have the biggest crush on. Ooh. And then it gets really awkward when Aoba agrees.
先輩の妹なんだから私たちも知らないこときっといっぱい知ってるよ。
He wet the bed until he was 7 years old.
だからといってどうしてあなたたちに相談を？だってユイ、私たちの他に相談できる人いる？ユイが恥ずかしいって思うようなこと、そんなに仲良くない人に相談できる？
Our closeness only makes it more embarrassing. In the first place, neither Mocha nor Aoba have any experience with relationships whatsoever.
この子、
All stepping
絶
into
対
unfamiliar
楽しんでますわ
territory.
ね。
Oop. Sorry.
It's fine. But she is right. I don't have many friends I can confide with. So I'm grateful that the few I have are so caring and compassionate.
わかりましたわ。モカたちを頼りにさせていただきます。任せて。ですがその前に。
This might be the actual definition of quantity or quality over quantity, because she has 2 named characters with faces.
Ooh, you're right.
And Ayaka has an army of faceless mooks.
Yep.
せっかく背中を押していただいたわけですし、私もこれから先輩にデートの件伺ってみようと思います。なので相談はその後でお願いしますわね。
If I hurry, I may be able to catch up with Ninamiya-senpai and ask him about his relationship with Yamabuki-senpai. And with any luck, I may be able to ask him on a date myself too. Leaving my book bag in Mocha's care, I hurry down the road leading towards school. And we're done with Crossview for now.
All right. Cool. I guess we can reload. Whoops. That's right. I changed the buttons. We can reload from here. Bloop,
All right.
bloop. What are you doing?
Panting.
Excuse me. You had your turn.
Oh yeah. Can you go to the heart icon?
Yes. Bloop.
I have 4 more hearts remaining for today.
Yes.
I would like to give one to oh my goodness, why do I never remember her name? Hasume?
Her?
Kasumi. Yeah. And one more to Ayaka.
All right.
Alright, because they were my favorite of the scenes.
Okay. Let's see.
And I just think it's sweet that Kasumi's buying us stuff because she's thinking like, oh man, he's being chased around campus.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. I think I'll give her a point for that too. And yes, we recognize that the points may or may not be a bad idea, but whatever, we're committed.
We already committed to it in one episode. It's what we're doing.
Exactly. It's a thing now.
Not wanting to be spotted on my exit from the bushes, because he was doing the whole bush step.
Push.
I was left with one option: sneak into the nearby auditorium.
I should be safe in here for the time being.
I should be safe in here from the time being. Huddling behind my familiar podium, I steal a quick glance towards the entrance. I think I lost him.
ずいぶんと大きな騒ぎになってしまいましたね。
Huh?
おはようございます。
Koshimizu patters up to me with a smile on her face.
今朝は学園中、二宮さんのデートの噂で持ちきりですよ。我らのヒーローは一体誰を選ぶのか、なんて皆さんが大注目です。
Oh, believe me, I know. I've been experiencing their enthusiasm firsthand.
Their gazes were rife with envy and this hard-to-describe respect, but I felt neither resentment nor prejudice in them. Unfortunately, that only made it all the more unsettling.
Gazes.
I'm sure plenty of people would kill to be in my situation, and I do consider myself lucky to an extent, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, this is just killing me with this panic shot. I just wish they'd leave me alone. Is that maybe too much to ask for?
私も二宮さんを探していたんですが、まさかそちらから来てくれるなんて。
It wasn't on purpose, but cool?
運命を感じちゃいます。
Fate, huh? Am I allowed to take delight in that too?
もちろんですよ。一緒に喜びを分かち合いましょう。
She clasped my hand, teeming with excitement. Her eyes are wide and gleaming, and she's staring right at me.
First coming nose to nose with Yuki-senpai, now holding hands with Koshimizu. This isn't good for my heart.
あ、それとも二宮さんはもっと直接的に。
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds kind of like a threat, or like Liara from Mass Effect asking us if we want to embrace eternity. Hmm?
Spoilers, you can say yes.
運命感じたいですか？
Okay.
She narrows her eyes, smiling. Oh, what's that word again?
Coquettishly.
All right, thanks. Smiling coquettishly as she nuzzles her cheek against my hand.
Time out. Time out. This is bad. This is really bad. Also, when did she get pink highlights?
Hasn't she always had them?
Huh?
Her movements are strangely alluring, and the softness of her cheek feels incredibly pleasant.
Yes, the softness of her cheek.
But there's something even softer than those.
Koshimizu, your, you know what's are, pushing up against me.
Her boobs.
ごめんなさい。私ったら。
Was it, though? No, it's fine. A pretty typical reaction, all things considered, but not a bad one.
二宮さんがお腹を空かせてると思い、アンパンを用意してたの忘れてました。
She unbuttons a few of the buttons near her cleavage, reaches in and fetches out a roll of bread, offering it to me.
She was just keeping a sweet roll in her. Okay. Why did you have it in there? Wait a minute. Am I seriously getting turned on by the feeling of a pastry?
I don't want to believe it.
ちゃんとミルクも用意してありますよ。
Oh my god, I'm going to have a stroke if this keeps up. Please tell me that's not coming from there too.
Milk from those voluptuous breasts.
Am I in heaven?
どうぞ受け取ってください。
Thank you, really, but
I feel my dignity as a human being is being called into question.
余計なお世話でしたか？
don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Okay, I'll take it. God, I'm hopeless.
Unable to say no to that pleading expression, I've got no choice but to take the roll and milk she got for me.
They feel kinda warm. And goddamn, they smell so good it's almost mind-numbing.
香りは嗅いでもいいですけど、袋と紙パックは食べちゃダメですよ。
Obviously. And hey, stop reading my mind. Sometimes I just can't tell how serious she is.
In Yuki-senpai's case, I was able to realize that the bashful reaction she had was her real self. But with Koshimizu, every bit of her personality is so pure and naive that I can't help but feel like she's just messing with me.
会長発見
Ah, crap.
って小清水さん、こんなところで合いびき？その胸元は
God damn it, why didn't you remember to button it back up? It's not what you think. I was just snacking.
本当に偶然ですよ。偶然だからこそ運命なんです。
You're not helping.
Thanks for the pastry and milk, Koshimizu, but I really gotta get going. I'll see you in the classroom, so head on back there.
はい、二宮さんがそういうのでしたら。ああ、もうちょっと会長、話くらい聞かせてよ。
Ignoring the voice calling after me, I hightail it outside through the auditorium's back entrance.
IxSHE Tell.
Funny thing, like him hiding in an auditorium and running away. I imagine it being like our auditorium from when we were in high school.
Oh, yeah.
And him just running through the underground tunnels.
Quickly, I must escape to the school. I'm almost there.
After leaving the auditorium behind, I finally make it to the hallway that the student council room's on. I might be able to sprint and make it there in one go. But if my path gets blocked in this narrow corridor, I'll have nowhere to run.
I'm sure by now they all know that my game plan is to hide in the student council room.
I'll have to plan my actions carefully.
20 minutes before the bell. Maybe. Just maybe.
捕まえた。
Huh? What?
I was so close.
I sprang her trap card.
A door suddenly opens and I'm pulled against my will into an unused classroom. Then promptly tossed into an empty chair.
Well, at least I know they're not gonna torture me or anything.
逃げようとか考えてないよね。
Ah! Oh, what the heck? It's just you, Shiori.
The Hanamori siblings are full of surprises today.
見つかったのが私でよかったね。
Definitely, to an extent.
Giving the dusty room a quick scan, it's obvious it hasn't seen use in a long time.
They don't use this room for classes, do they? So what were you doing in here?
記憶が。
What kind of horrible thing happened to her? Oh, and you see, if we hadn't done the crossview, we wouldn't know.
はじめが誰かをデートに誘うって噂。おかげで私もいろんな人に声かけられて。
It looks like some of my pursuers have elected to chase after Shiori and other girls to interrogate them instead of me.
Are these some of our pursuers?
You know, in a technical sense, yes.
Fair.
Given how shy Shiori is around strangers, I doubt that was a very pleasant experience for her.
So you decided to take refuge in here?
うん。ってそういう細かいことはいいから。
Shiori turns red in the face and snaps at me for some reason.
そんなことより今の自分の状況分かってる？
Because one of us is a murderer? Let's see. Empty room. chair, no restraints. Am I being detained? Like, put under house arrest or something? Just kidding. I know you'd never do something that mean.
やだなあ始めったら。
Of course I would.
だからね、私とデートするって言ってくれるまで、この部屋から出してあげない。
Oh. That's not funny. Please tell me you were joking.
そのくらい本気ってこと。愛されてる気がして嬉しいでしょ？
Partially, but I'd really prefer a more romantic approach to being asked out on a date.
But considering my situation right now,
I could run away pretty easily if I wanted to. You didn't even bother tying me up.
拘束って好きな人にそんなひどいことしないよ。だいたい初めが嫌がること私がすると思う？
Not honestly, no.
正解。だから私はこうするの。
Huh? What do you... Okay.
squeeze. She wraps her arms around me, cheeks flushed a cherry pink.
逃げたかったら逃げてもいいんだよ。
What? Shiori, what are you...
I suppose this is the famous bridal carry. Or at least something similar. She's sitting down on my lap with her arms around me.
I thought she was gonna kiss me or something, but honestly, this is even more dangerous in a sense.
I can feel the warmth of her body and the softness of her thighs.
Plus, she's wearing a skirt, so that means her bare legs are touching me.
Roar. It's impossible not to focus on it now that I'm aware.
They're so hairy.
To say nothing of the familiar and comforting smell of her luscious hair, of which she's always been proud.
急に口数減ったね。意識してる？
Are you? Stop teasing me, damn it.
さっきも言ったでしょ？本気だって。
I know. That's why I feel so conflicted right now.
If this was just a joke, I could simply pry myself free from her, but well, since it's not...
ね。こうするだけで逃げられないでしょ？
Well, yeah. This situation is seriously bad for my heart.
I only have like 6 hard points.
初めのドキドキちゃんと伝わってきてるよ。
If my lower half starts reacting as well, then it's game over for me. I don't know how long I can hold out, though.
はい。それじゃあおしまい。
Huh? That wasn't long at all.
The weight of her thighs suddenly disappears, leaving me with a feeling of lonesomeness.
あれ？まずいんじゃなかった？
Not exactly. It's complicated.
でもよかった。女の子として見てもらえてて。
In what sense?
なんでもない。
Oh, Shiori, you're greatly mistaken if you think I've never eyed you as a member of the opposite sex before.
Given how gorgeous she is, it's only natural, and people have mistaken us for boyfriend and girlfriend on countless occasions.
I have been attracted to you for much longer than you think.
ごめん、何？
Just wondering what I'd have to do to get you to sit on my lap again.
そんなの簡単だよ。大好きなしおりとデートしますって言うだけ。
Does it all have to be at the same time, or can we do it in stages?
ほら、簡単でしょ？
Oh, so that's her plan here. I see.
For some reason, it's weird when somebody's winking at you, but also blinking with the other eye.
You know what? Actually, yes. It's like when you hold the blank and your other eye's like, still need to do this.
Why'd you tack on that I love you there at the end? You never mentioned that I had to do that. And besides, that's not something I can really say to you at this current stage of our relationship.
これだけお互いのこと知ってるのに
You really have a comeback for everything, don't you?
なんてね。今はまだ言わなくていいよ。
But didn't you say you wouldn't let me out of this room until I did?
本当ならね。でも今日は特別。許可します。
That's really what you want to do?
いいよ。だってチャンスはみんな平等に与えられるべきだから。
Well, that's quite the condescending remark towards your fellow competitors.
だってそれが幼馴染の特権だもん。
You know what? Fair.
In all likelihood, this little game of hers was simply a test to see whether I was attracted to her as a member of the opposite sex, and nothing more. But in stark contrast to the nature of our conversation, the smile on her face is one of pure, innocent relief.
Speaking of, did you remember to keep your schedule free today after school?
デート
No, silly. Don't you remember? We're meeting with the Tourism Association today.
うん、ちゃんと覚えてるよ。
All right. We're meeting in the dorm lounge at 2 p.m., so don't be late.
会長はここか
Crap. How'd you realize I was in here?
ふん、空き教室から声がすれば普通気づくって。
We're ghosts.
No, his sense of hearing is really good since he lost his sight.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, now that he mentions it, that was a dead giveaway.
って花森さんまさかここでデートの計画を
ごめん、はじめ。この状況無理。
What?
Wait, what? She covers her face and flees the scene? And while the guy chasing me is distracted, I use that window to make my getaway as well. Caw-caw!
I was about to say, what floor are we on?
IxSHE Tell.
It makes me think, like, number one, what floor are we on? Number two, is there always a bush below us, or is this gonna go like, what was it? The Other Guys, right?
Oh, yeah. There's always going to be something. A bush, a convenient haystack, some sort of couch being moved by a couple of movers for some reason. You know, that kind of thing.
Alright, hold on.
We doing points?
I'm thinking about it. I've got two more, right?
Yes.
Alright, open that.
Yes.
Alright. I'm thinking about giving Shiori one.
Boop.
Yeah, that seems right, yeah.
Same.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, that scene was good.
Yeah, it was. What's gonna be really funny is if after dividing the points, we just end up in like a four-way tie.
You know, honestly, that's a legitimate concern for us. Because I could see us doing that.
Oh, 100%, because I don't dislike... Can you open the heart tab again? I'm not going to give any points. I just want to take a look at the... Like, I don't dislike any of them.
Although, we do also have to remember, if one of the characters does something we do not like, we can take points away.
Oh, can we?
I think so. I'm going to test this. Yeah, it makes a little sound.
Oh.
So yes.
Wow. Okay, so like you can revoke heart points. I'll have to remember that. Wow.
But we need to establish a rule that we cannot revoke points set by the other person.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not our points.
Yeah, we can revoke our own points, but no others.
Actually, you know where the three people I put my points in probably are the three people I favor most so far.
That's fair. That's legit.
Like, I like all three of them. I don't dislike Yuki or Yamabuki, but I definitely think I favored the other three.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I've ever experienced a morning so exhausting in my life.
After yet another detour, I arrive safely in the student council room with 10 minutes to spare before the bell. The door has been firmly locked, so all I need to do is bide my time here until...
二宮先輩 スカですが、こちらにいらっしゃいませんか？
Kozuka.
よかった。ようやくお会いできますのね。
One sec. I'll come over and unlock the door for you.
すみません。何度か足を運ばせていただいたのですが、お留守だったようで。
I was tied up, but not literally. Sorry about that. Some things came up, and, I've been running around campus all morning.
いえ、おそらく私の要件も、先輩が転々としてらしたことと関係ありますので。
Here we go again.
Oh, here it goes. Don't tell me those blasted rumors made it all the way to Misakihama.
はい。なんでも先輩が、山吹先輩とお付き合い間近だと。
I think some of those facts got really twisted in this game of telephone.
このような真似、はしたないとは思いつつも、いても立ってもいられなくなってしまいまして。お願いです。どうか私にもチャンスをいただけないでしょうか。必ず先輩にご満足いただけるよう頑張りますので。
What? Her plea is so sincerely desperate that I almost hate to clear up the misunderstanding.
Kozuka, just calm down for a moment and listen to me.
はい。
I'll be honest. I still don't know much about any of you girls, and that hasn't changed from the last time we discussed this. I can't truthfully say I've made notable progress with any one of you. Completely ignore the heart counter.
それでは。
I appreciate that you went out of your way to come here and tell me your feelings. But everything you heard was completely and utterly wrong.
勘違い。
Well, looks like she finally snapped back to her senses. Her face is red from ear to ear.
つまり私がなりふり構わず恥を重ねたことも。
Well, yeah.
What? No, that's not true. I now know how serious you are about dating me. I'm flattered, really.
な、
Remix.
慰めは無用ですわ。
She flings herself onto the desk in a vain attempt to hide the terrible blush that's on her face.
Oh, I thought she
I
was...
really thought she was just gonna jump out the window.
I was about to say the same thing. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I don't blame her for feeling embarrassed.
It's rare to see her get so worked up over something. It's kind of adorable, really. I do feel bad about all this, though.
この場にいるのが先輩だけだったことがせめてものすごいですわ。
And then everybody else is like, no, we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at the positives, not the negatives. I don't know if I can forget about this that easily, though.
But I can't exactly tell her to cheer up and get over it. That'd be more than a little insensitive.
申し訳ありませんが、できれば早急にこの場を後にしたいのですが。
That's fine. I won't mention anything about this to Yamabuki or the others.
お気遣い感謝いたしま。会長、いなかったらいないって返事してくださいね。
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Who do they expect to fall for that?
やっぱりいないか。あれ、でも鍵が開いてる。
Quick, hide me! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I forgot to relock the door after I let Kazuka in.
こんな顔誰かに見られるわけには。
But where are we gonna run? We're trapped.
We could always jump out the window. Well, but that's our last resort, and I couldn't possibly ask her to do something so dangerous. I'd probably hurt myself too, considering how exhausted I am.
I can only jump out of 2 windows in an episode, and that's my limit.
かくなる上は、先輩、申し訳ありません。
Huh? Wait, what do you...
失礼しまーす。
Oh no.
The door flies wide open and the girl strolls in. I was forcibly crammed beneath the desk less than a second before this took place.
絶対に視線を下に向けてはいけませんわよ。
Easier said than done.
My head happens to be in a rather curious spot, right smack dab between Kozuka's upper thighs.
Well, I'm certainly not complaining. Something has definitely awakened inside of me this morning.
After this day, thighs will probably have to be added to my list of fetishes.
And possibly to my smoker.
あれ小塚さん？ええ、先輩ごきげんよう。こっちで生徒会の仕事？でもそろそろ戻んないと予例なるよ。
It doesn't seem like the girls noticed me, in which case I'll have to leave my fate in Kozuka's capable thighs.
I don't know if you know this, but I can totally see up your skirt.
どうしたの？失礼いたしました。小さな虫が。だから下を見てはいけないと言っているではありませんか。
She clamps her legs around my head in a vice grip to prevent me from looking any further.
Yes, please continue to crush me with your lovely thighs.
あ、やっぱりなんか変じゃない？いえ、なんでもありませんわ。それより先輩はどうなさいまして？私は二宮会長を探してるんだけど。小塚さん。ああ、それでしたらつい先ほどまでいらしたんですが、すでに出て行かれてしまいました。なあ、入れ違いか。どこ行くか聞いてない？お役に立てず申し訳ありません。そっか。仕方ない。時間もないし、一旦諦めるか。
The girl leaves the student council room with a tinge of disappointment in her voice. Not a second after the door shuts behind her, I peek my head over the desk.
Hello, Ness. Whew, it's been one hell of an hour.
My body already feels as weary as it does at the end of the school day.
突然のご無礼、申し訳ありませんでした。
It's fine. Heat of the moment and all. Let's just forget this ever happened and move on.
なかったことに、随分と簡単に割り切れてしまいますのね。
What do you mean?
Despite the redness of her cheeks, she pouts with indignation.
男性としては、女性にあのようなことをされれば、少なくとも嬉しくなるのでは？それとも、やはり年下では魅力が足りませんか？
Say, aren't you like 1 year younger than me?
Correct. I do, and that's exactly why I want to forget about this. Honestly, I think you're very attractive, Kozuka. But I don't want this incident to affect our relationship, you see? It'd be a problem if I couldn't look you in the eyes anymore. Or other places.
It's embarrassing to say aloud, but well, it wouldn't be sincere otherwise.
It is kind of funny that we're making that statement while not looking her in the eyes.
私を意識。
I think you're really selling yourself short. You're much more attractive than you think.
魅力的。そうですか。
She quietly closes her eyes as she takes in my words.
二宮先輩。そういうことでしたら、どうぞご遠慮なく意識してくださいませ。そしてその意識、必ず恋心に変えて差し上げますわ。
Satisfied with my answer, apparently she regains her usual self-confidence.
Yeah, I know she's not the type to be self-conscious about stuff.
Thanks to the events of this morning, I feel like I've gotten a bit closer to Kozuka and the rest of the girls.
Literally!
In that sense, I guess the wild goose chase wasn't all that bad. After ushering Kozuka back to Misakihama, I allow myself a small sigh of relief as I wait for the bell.
Saved by the bell.
IxSHE Tell.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got to go through the rest of the cross views that we missed last time, and we got to get really close with a few of the women. Really close. That was funny.
Those are some really good scenes.
I know, I like those. I really appreciate the cross view. I mean, I liked it after the first one we saw with Yamabuki, but getting to see all of them, they really do give you a good feel for each girl's personality. And it sets up some parts in the scenes in the story. Of course, we had to pick Yamabuki, who doesn't actually have a scene after the cross view, but everybody else, it's a setup. I don't really have much else, honestly.
Nope. I think this episode did most of the talking.
And you did most of the talking as well. Thank you for that, because my throat was not feeling up to it.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.